We drove.
I mean, I paid a taxi driver to get there, but I was so disappointed in the fucking Disneyland because I love roller coasters. It's one of my favorite things about Six Flags Atlanta here and being close to Six Flags is the access to those roller coasters. It's sick. I can't believe I don't know if it was you, Taylor, or another group of guys that we were talking about the E. coli outbreak in like 1997 or 98 in Atlanta at the water park.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
They were like, "Oh yeah, that's funny," and then I linked the article, and it's like tragedy in Atlanta because there were deaths, like people died. This kid had diarrhea in the pool, and there was a mass E. coli outbreak because other people ate the shit water, and they died from E. coli. And I always say, like, I remember it vividly because I went to that water park the week after it reopened, and it smelled like a bucket of bleach and chlorine rubbed into your face. That place was sparkling clean. It was the cleanest water park there's ever been.
That was a good time.
Except for all the ones that didn't get shit in.
Yeah.
Even those. I mean, you're not getting good water.
Did they tell everybody that the kid had diarrhea, or was it like a Jaws? It was like a shark attack.
It was like a national news story when it happened. Like the kid diarrheaed into like the lazy river or something.
That's what ISIS is going to do next. They're just going to go around diarrheaing and everything.
Oh, I'd hate that. Ideas. Are they going to get it all over the fucking food at Chipotle again and make me have to think twice? Not really. I didn't think twice.
They found out that Chipotle gives white people smaller portions.
Well, that is unacceptable.
Who gets the larger portions? Black people? Mexican people? I thought Mexican was actually my guess.
No, they don't employ Mexicans there. It's a Mexican restaurant.
It's I thought it was the customer's race that mattered, not the person's working there.
Well, only one of them is a variable in the equation. So,
yeah. So you're saying
not both be variables? I'm confused
because it's only black people that work at Chipotle in my experience. But
I didn't know.
Yeah.
Well, you live in Atlanta.
Oh, that's true. It's only black people that work everywhere. It clouds my view of things.
Judgment. I was just in my head. I'm like, how many black guys are there at my local Chipotle? Am I getting fucking hosed? But they're mostly white or Hispanic.
Black people only work at the airport here.
Oh my God. Go to the Atlanta airport if you want to avoid whites. If you're allergic to white people, head over to TSA at the Atlanta airport. Yeah. You'll be straight, as they say.
There's no white people at all.
There's no white people at all. TSA Atlanta single-handedly props up the African American fat woman community. Like it is, without them, those women would be starving in the streets because it is nothing but overweight black women patting folks down at Atlanta, like scanning you through, and it always
has. My kink. Say less.
Let me check your asshole.
I thought you'd never ask.
Is it a really good? Is it like a well-oiled machine they got there at the TSA in Atlanta?
Of course, it really is. Like I've never had any issues at all. It's the busiest airport in the world. I think most of that is the like packages that UPS does and all that business. But still, I've never had any issues there. I had all my issues at Chicago and fucking JFK, and those two airports have fucked me over and lost my shit. Nowhere else.
That's only two airports with how much you've traveled. That's not a bad ratio.
Yeah, that's the worst when you get there and you don't have your shit. Like I went to paintball one time and didn't have my paintball gear. It just didn't come. Or that one time when they just took all my belts inexplicably. Like, I don't know why I packed extra belts, but I did, and they took them all.
When I went to Mexico, Dallas lost my luggage, but I just made a wit out of it. I don't know. I bought something to wear the next day and spent the extra day in Mexico City and did touristy stuff. It's cool.
Would you be any less likely to do that Mexico trip today with all of the stuff that's going on?
I would not be less likely. I don't think the Mexican citizens are, at least the ones I bumped into, like the dude riding 5 people maybe on a motorcycle, gave a fuck about international politics.
Yeah. Oh, I wasn't worried about villagers accosting you as much as difficulties with border patrol or like going in and out and anything potential like that.
I'll just lean on my whiteness. They'll let me right back in.
Yeah. I don't know.
This is a North Carolina driver's license. This is worth its weight in gold.
El gringo. I don't think they're going to be blown away by the North Carolina driver's license. No, I wonder if they're going to actually follow through and strike the cartels down there, because there was so much talking the cartels as terrorist organizations, and they did. But I want some follow through. I want some drone strikes.
Dude, it's 100 days and he hasn't passed any legislation. Like, I can't think of.
You want more change? That is not my complaint. Not that he hasn't done enough.
He hasn't done anything durable. Like, maybe that's good, maybe that's bad. It depends on who you are. But all it's been is like some executive orders that are easily overturned, a bunch of DEI red meat. You know, what did he remove? Pronouns from email signatures, shit like that.
But look at everything Israel got. Come on.
Touche.
They're almost at war with Iran.
And we've been bombing Yemen like every day
every day.
Is it 30 days in a row? I don't want to exaggerate.
It's a lot of days.
Recently, I don't want to get I try to get my facts right, but we're basically at war with Yemen, and we just don't talk about it.
Who's in Yemen that we're bombing? Is it the Houthis?
The Houthis. Yeah, we're trying to keep the shipping industry safe in that area, and but I guess it's mostly European shipping that goes through there.
You're welcome, Europe.
Yeah.
So you guys think we're gonna have a hot war with Iran?
I mean, I don't think so, but maybe if things were going better for Trump, he'd have that ammo to like now a hot war with Iran. But everything seems to be going so poorly in all sectors that I don't know if he can swing that one. And I don't think he should. He's going to push for a new nuclear deal with Iran, some new piece of paperwork with them. And he's trying to manipulate them into doing that at gunpoint. The way he put those bombers within striking range is a huge flex. There's no telling what that flex cost just to move all the pieces into position on the board like he's done.
Jump in.
Yeah.
I always wonder what the variable cost is, because sometimes they'll be like, we spent $500 million putting these planes here. Like, okay, what would we have spent if we were just training back in Texas with them or Missouri or whatever? Because that's the gap that I care about. If we spent $500 million, but we were going to spend $450 million anyway, who cares, right? It's just a little bit different than our normal budget.
Yeah, it's more though. It's definitely more because they flew those things from Missouri to the Indian Ocean, and they're $2 billion a pop, and we've only got 18 of them. And they refuel them on the way there, which wouldn't be necessary in a normal training exercise. Mm-hmm. I don't even know if they do normal training exercises in their $2 billion planes. Seems like you train in something else.
I don't know. I bet they train refueling over Missouri sometimes.
Yeah, probably. You got to train somewhere. May as well do it kind of close to where you're going to land.
Well, I'm all for them bombing the Houthis because that seems like any president in charge would be tasked with dealing with that and would do the same thing, I think. I'm more concerned with Trump's more interesting moves. Like I still don't like that guy hasn't seemingly gotten a fair shake and he was sent to that prison. I don't think that was a good guy. He's definitely got gangbanger friends and affiliations and seems like something weird's going on, but they don't have any proof. And I would want them to have proof if they were doing it to you. You know what I mean?
Come on. If my wife was that fat, I'd want to get deported. Have you seen?
Okay, there you go. All right, let's shift to that because you're damn right. I'm starting to think that he's down there and he's like whispering to that Democratic senator, "Don't worry, this is much better than home. Trust me. Bitch, all day long." He's like drinking his fucking pina colada.
Trying to escape his fat wife.
That and they dug.
Are you one of these rights guys, Kyle? Like Constitution?
Yeah, I like rights.
Yeah,
that's gay.
I know it's very gay. That's what they're saying.
We're marching over everybody.
This is just a
get the hell out of the country. Enjoy the concentration camp, bitch.
I'm okay with the gulag, just not for us. I like that America first shit. I like that we get our own special rules. I'm okay with that. I think when American steps foot in a European land like France, They should all do that thing. You know, like when a president comes on an airplane and they're like, hey, Jimmy Carter's on the flight. So, and everybody's like, fucking, yes, sir. Oh, President Carter, sir, can I shake your hand? That's how it should be when an American walks the streets of France. Okay?
They should put their prayer rugs down and pray to you.
Yes.
They should. Yeah,
Shuffle your prayer rugs to the side of the canal, and an American is walking through.
Bow to me. I like that.
A little bow. Just a one of them.
I'm the black box.
Wow. Yeah, I like that. That's a good idea. We should get a little more respect, no matter what country we go to.
But here at home, I don't like the idea of anybody being snatched up and sent somewhere they shouldn't go without us proving it first. And God, they keep asking them to prove it, and they act so like, ha, you want us to prove it? Well, here's some not proof. What do you think of that? You like that not proof? Here's some hearsay. Oh, now you're on the ropes, aren't you? You like that, didn't you?
Double hearsay, by
here's
the
some
way.
shit I just made up. Oh, now you're done. Yeah, you're done.
Their informant didn't even claim to know. Their informant claimed he knew someone who knew that he was in MS-13. And then they sent him to El Salvador Supermax prison and for life on double hearsay.
They let him out of there.
Got those tattoos,
I know. Oh, those tattoos are proof to you? I've seen MS-13 tattoos. You know how I can tell? They say MS-13. They don't say smiley face Church of Christ or whatever the fuck his tattoo said.
His are a little nicer than some of the tats I've seen on the other inmates. Like Satan Jones, I noticed, had a lot of teardrops.
I don't like that.
Well, it's his real name. Don't make light of it. His name's Satan. That's not in. Well, what of it?
He just likes crying. You know, those tears could mean anything.
Face and a Christian cross.
Just some tattoos on your knuckles.
He's emotional. He's an emotional guy.
He's a crybaby.
That tattoo, that teardrop does not say I killed. Luis.
He just likes Blade Runner.
It says MS-13. I stand corrected.
Okay, got a pot leaf. We got like a smiley face thing, a crucifix, and a skull. Is that MS-13? Is that legit? Like, what's going on there?
Yeah, it's close enough. We got a guy with tattoo knuckles. Somebody said he's in MS-13. We got to deport millions of people.
Let's not pretend this guy, is fucking pastor or whatever a good person.
No, he's probably not a good guy.
But this is not proof of MS-13 in the slightest. And
I think
the fact that they took MS Paint to write MS-13 above each one is fucking weird.
No, that was really on his knuckles. They're tattooed in a weird way.
Been doctored.
They look like
That's weird. It's the same font they used above.
Yeah, well, this guy, that's what they don't tell you. He loves Calibri.
We're like
MS-13 always using new Times Roman.
Yeah. This guy's not a Times New Roman gangster. He's a Calibri. He likes Apple products. Yeah.
Yeah, they let him out of the gulag they had him in. They put him in some other like decent prison, or at least an El Salvadorian prison that's considered decent. So as far as I'm concerned,
he's already
justice
out.
has been he's in a different prison, not the hellhole prison. So I think justice has been served, frankly. like he's not honestly like he's from El Salvador. He doesn't belong here. They want him out. He's out. He ain't coming back. He's out of the gulag. He's into some better facilities. It seems like it's the best.
Wait, I can't tell if you're joking because he was here. Like,
and his wife's on a
came here
diet,
seeking asylum. He was granted asylum. The judge said not to deport him, so he was legal at the time. And they rounded him up for nothing with no trial and just sent him out. So, like, he should at least be like illegal. And even if he was, I'm not sure he belongs in a prison in El Salvador for that.
Oh, Woody.
Well, you win some, you lose some.
That's me. I get that all the time.
Look at you, bleeding heart, liberal.
Well, there's a right and wrong in this, and I feel like sometimes like morality and right versus wrong is left out. Too often I hear it's going to be me or it's not going to be me. And I'm like, what is this like narcissistic lens in which people view all this stuff? How come no one has a sense of right and wrong or morality or like, you guys can't see that taking someone and throwing them into an El Salvador Supermax prison for the rest of his life, which was their intent, for doing nothing is bad. And your counter argument is, well, it won't happen to me. Like that makes you bad too. Like, let's do good things on this planet. Let's be good people. Like, what is the fucking point of this cruelty? Why are we being bad people?
Because we got 20 million illegals dumped on our heads, and there's no way to get rid of them other than a fire sale where a couple innocent people are going to get swept up in it. But we got to get rid of these people or else the country's fucked. I don't want to live in a country where it's like tens of millions of Somalians and Haitians and Venezuelans are dumped into major cities that we have to deal with. I don't even care if it's wrong to get rid or how we get rid of them. We just got to get rid of them. That's my take. People are like, I hear the morality argument and I'm like, man, I'm just not even in that universe anymore. We got to get these people on. We can't use trains because it's a bad look, but whatever, transport a lot of people, and we don't load them in, get them the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
We do planes here.
We do planes.
Planes yeah. It's a little high cost. Yeah, military planes.
I don't know why we land the plane when you can just parachute them to wherever you're taking them. Turn around.
That's cool.
Saves so much on fuel.
Now you're giving them a story.
See, Kyle's making money with this plan.
Right? We charge them for this this experience.
That parachute was $185, by the way. What?
Push him over the jungles.
Take his wallet on the way down.
Yeah.
Why do you see the conversion rate in El Salvador? You piece of shit. You just push them out over 4,000 feet up. Now I'm with you a little bit, Woody, but I just think that this guy just seemed like a not a good guy, and a guy who just has so many like almost bad guy things about him that I do want him gone. And him seeking that asylum thing, it's just been abused by like not only by the people applying for it, but by the system itself. They're like, oh, what you want to do is say that you apply for asylum. Do you know that word? Oh, trust me, I'll work the paperwork out so you stay here forever. They were just waving them through at the border and then giving them those like we'll see you in court sometime situations. And this guy was granted asylum for what? Because he's afraid of El Salvador and like being threatened there.
Something like that. Yeah, I've gone out of my way not to defend the man and instead defend like the action and the process and stuff, because the man could very likely come up to be not such a good guy, right? Apparently, I think the claim is that the El Salvador gangs were after him. And I'm like, okay, why is that? Why is that? Why were the gangs targeting you? Did they want you to be in the gang? Were you in some other gang? Like I'm asking questions like Tucker Carlson would, just good faith here. And so then he moves to America and he applies for asylum, because that apparently is the only legal process that works for people. You come and you say, look, they were after me in El Salvador. I need you to help me. I need to escape where I came from. And they said, okay, you're in. So don't deport this man. He's on his way to being a legal immigrant.